It's Atlanta's number one hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your boy B-High. Radio shout-in, stepping in the building. I got a beautiful lady stepping in this thing, man. My sister, Barbee, what's good with it? My brother, Steve Raze, what's happening with it, fam?
What's up, what's up? Everything pretty.
That's good, my brother.
I mean, feeling good, feeling great, man. I mean, but we got to get straight to this thing. I mean, Barbee, you just dropped that Whoa.
Yes.
I just watched the video. The song is crazy. The visuals off the damn chain.
Thanks.
I mean, talk to me about creating that banger right there.
Well, that record right there, of course, it was produced by Rock City. Pick up the Virgin Islands. You know, being a Caribbean artist, it's really good to be able to work with people who can really authentically put your craft and your nationality, everything about you into your music. So working with them is just an honor and a blessing. Love it, you know, as an independent artist. Yeah. But I always love the movie Belly. I just Belly, you know, the rude flex there.
That's right.
I always love that. So I wanted to do it over, but I wanted, because it's Sister Nancy. On that track, you know, it's sample Sister Nancy, one of the women, the pioneers that really paved the way for Caribbean artists. And, you know, with female artists, too, you know, just one of the ones from the Caribbean. So big her up still, Miss Sister Nancy. You know, nice.
Being out here in the streets with that song, though, I mean, how are people receiving you?
They love it. It was really great because I'm all about girl power. You know, like I think that's something that people just like to say, but I'm really about that. So my Instagram, I have about, you know, probably like 70,000 people on it. It's official Barbee, by the way, shameless plug. Sorry, had to do it.
I'm with you.
But yeah, and most of them are women. So when I did my video, I had like a casting call in Brooklyn. I had so many bad beeps come out, right? And support. It was just such a blessing. And, you know, I have the makeup line as well. And we dropped it at Jacob Javits Center. It's sold out, you know, selfie.com. Gotta big that up because, you know, official Barbee. Boop. Pretty blues. Everything is really pretty. But the ladies have been supporting. And I always wanted to, like, convey this message where it's like, what's better than one bad beep? Two bad beeps, right? So if you stick together, it could be so amazing. So this video, it just had so many really beautiful women from different places come through, and it was in Brooklyn. So there's this place called 90s in Brooklyn where you have to be kind of gangster to be able to be there. Yeah. So we did it in the projects over there. I had my little white dog in my hand. You know, you got to be a little prissy with it. Let them know why your name Bob is still.
That's right.
But let them know say you can't really, you can still pull out the machete if you need to. Real authentic thing. Check it thing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But, you know, and I just really had a really great time with that video, with this whole project. It was like everyone came together. The Caribbean restaurants from Brooklyn sponsored us. It was so much food. Like the models were like, Barbee, you can't feed me no more. So it was like a really big party. And, you know, it was premiered on vibe.com. So, you know, BET in about 2 weeks. So
talk to
I'm
me
excited.
about all of this love that you're getting, though, Barbee. I mean, Funk Flex dropping bombs on it and everything else. I mean, break that down to me.
You know what it is? When you real, it's like, and the music is real, and people like feel you, the movement, and as the individual, as the artist, you know, people are gonna mess with you regardless. So as an independent artist, to have these people really, you know, showing it so much love, especially in hard markets, you know. Yeah. So I'm just excited, and I just want the people to love my music, get to know me as an artist, and I'm just really excited for the opportunity.
I mean, another banger, though, Barbee. I mean, that Anywhere with that boy Luke Nasty. Talk to me about that one there, though.
Luke Nasty, he sure do know how to do something with a ton. And I mean that in a good way. You got to see his Instagram page. But anyway, Luke Nasty, he's just really cool. Like, I love him as an artist because when we get in the booth, it's like we just get to just vibe out. He gets my whole Caribbean element, and he allows me to, you know, just like, yo, just bring that. Yeah, I like that. It's just comfortable working with him. He has a really dope swag. Love his record. I did one of his videos he did. I'm on that record. You guys play it all the time too. It's, you know,
on the way. I mean, tell me about what it was like shooting that video.
It was a movie. Yeah. We were in Miami. We turned up. Like, Wale, they know how to treat you know, a female artist. So I felt like a diva, like I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? Get a little New York on you. But seriously speaking, though, it was really fun. Like, I got to be myself on that character. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? Oh, word. Throw that phone. You better be here soon. So that was just me being me. So it was really fun. It was like I said, a movie. We turned up at the strip club. We played the records. We got some lap dances. We had a good old time. I'm not gonna front.
See that, but see that was just you turning up in America though, Barbie.
Yes.
Because see, you like to go international with the movement.
Well, you know what it is?
Yeah.
My mother's Chinese Jamaican.
Uh-huh.
Like when I say Chinese Jamaican, they be like, "What you mean by that?" I mean like my grandmother. If I showed Miss Chin a picture of my grandmother, well, I showed her a video of her talking,
Yeah.
and she made my nails extra pretty. My grandmother's like really Chinese with a Jamaican accent. Her parents went down to Jamaica. They opened supermarkets and they had my grandmother. My grandmother fell in love with a black man. So she's Chinese, Jamaican, you know what I mean? But my dad, he's Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been really like, I've gotten like a real lot of love and I've done like so many amazing things, which I thank God for in the Caribbean elements. But I'm really dibbling and dabbling in my Nigerian side.
Yeah.
So we just did a big show on 44th Street in Manhattan at the UN building.
That's right.
Well, outside of the UN building.
That's crazy.
Too. That's funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was really dope because I headlined the Nigerian parade.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really excited about that. I'm like, wow. Then they called me at this other Nigerian event that I did, and I turned my Snapchat, which is Barbee Playhouse, by the way, Barbee. That's how you spell that. No lawsuit for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I did the Snapchat and I was like, say what's up to the people. And it was like the whole, everybody just went crazy on the Snap. It just felt so amazing. And they were like, Nigerian Barbie to the stage. So I'm like, you know what? Caribbean. Once we black, we African, right?
Yeah.
So I call me African Barbie.
I mean, being mixed with so many different ethnicities.
Yes.
How do you feel like that affects your music though?
I don't feel like it affects my music, and I would love for you to hear like how I've evolved as an artist because being from the Caribbean and growing up in that environment and recording at Shaggy Studio and always just being down the block from all that, my cousins as producers, of course you're gonna get influenced by that. When I lived there,
That's right.
It's gonna influence you in a way where I think it's beneficial to me because I hear a lot of artists actually taking from the Caribbean. Drake, like Tory Lanez, like everyone's taking that swag right now. So if I'm born with it, it has to be something great, you know. The Nigerian, listen to Drake's new album. It's inspiring. I don't mind. I love it. I love it, and I'm like, wow, I do that naturally. So listen to me. It's my time now.
Exactly. And I mean, talking about that Caribbean flavor, though, I mean, working with folks like Movado.
Oh, yeah, we're
Talk
doing a
to
record
me.
with Movado. I'm going to be doing a record with Movado, and a new record would be, man, I got 3 already. So I'm excited about that. You know, Vibes Cartel, I don't know his situation.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully we'll be able to get the vocals from where he at, you know. Big up Vibes Cartel still.
Yes, sir.
Gulleting.
Oh,
Gaza.
Now, my
them
lady, talk to me, though, working with this guy, Steve Raze, though. Because, see, you got a mastermind sitting next to you that gets busy.
Right.
So, I mean, talk to me about having a guy like that on your side, helping you maneuver through this industry. And then with you being a female, too, having to deal with...
Oh, you wanna
I
hear
mean, is he
jokes?
also your bodyguard also?
You wanna hear?
How y'all handling that
We got
stuff?
Boo to do that. We got Boo to do that.
Got bodyguard.
Come on now.
But big up to Boo, too.
Yeah.
Nah, to be quite honest, I think that it's amazing. Like, we met and he understood. Honestly, this is what happened. We met years ago. And later on, it was like, I was like, yo, you know, I need good management. I need someone who could really pay attention to how to market an artist like me. And I was like, you know what? They booking me in Jamaica. You should just come. So I was like, let me turn up real quick and let him show him how they treat me out there. So I took him out there. McGee bought 3 big, we call it big butt together. I was like, he called me. He was like, where you at? I was like, I went to the lady house to get some good granny cooked food. I figured you would be straight. You on the balcony with 3 joints.
That's a good night. Good night. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you.
And we was laughing. We was like, what you think we was doing? But it was, you know, and he got to, you know, maneuver through. We did morning time TV. We did radio. Then I had to change it in the car and do the newspaper pictures and then this interview and that one. So I was like, see what happens when I come down for 4 days in the Caribbean or touchdown in the islands. So I'm like, this is what I need to happen around the world.
That's right.
So I need you to understand. I need you to, you know, be able to show the world what my Caribbean community already know.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, how we make this international?
Yeah.
So then he said, boom, I'm gonna link you up with Master P. Master P is somebody who just being around him and listening to him be able to speak is a big deal, you know?
I mean, one of the best to flat out ever do it.
I think so. I think he is so cool. I learned so much from being around him. And now I'm the spokesperson for his vodka company.
Well,
I'm
you
the black girl.
Tell me what you done learned, and then tell me what you like about being the spokesperson of the vodka company too.
Well, what have I learned?
Yeah.
Never do business with desperate people.
Ooh.
Gangster, right? That was my favorite one.
That's true though.
Yeah.
That's so true. Now, how do you feel being a spokesperson for the vodka?
I love it. I love being a part of him. I think he's a mastermind as far as marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And, Romeo's really dope, too. The way he maneuvers in the room is amazing. So just be able to be a part of everything that's going on is just amazing. So I appreciate the opportunity.
I can definitely dig that. Now, I mean, Steve, talk to me, man. I mean, your vision. I mean, talk to me about what you see for this young lady over here.
Oh, so listen, man, I appreciate you, B. You've been a supporter for a long time. So
likewise, Steve.
Like she said, she took me to Jamaica. She didn't even go into real details. Let me tell you, she had like Barbee. The kids gonna sign autographs and they run up to her like from the airport. So it's crazy. She's TV. I ain't never like I follow artists in the in American and I see the resemblance. Television, newspaper, radio, white party, black party. Party till the sun come up party. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Then we go to the parking lot because they shut the everything down, crank up the radio in the car, and party in the parking lot. This is Jamaica, B. I never did it like that.
That's cold.
Yeah.
And then don't forget who you was flexing with. Bone Tequila.
Oh yeah, like walking out. It's like he's a G. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So it's like to even just shake his hand or whatever, but Barbee's like, oh, that's Barbee. Come to, my accent's funny, but I'm with her, so I'm good. So I said, let me, you took me out. Let me take you to L.A. real quick and let's do this thing with Masterpiece. We did a photo shoot with the bottles. I can't say too much, but we done already put in work on her being a spokesperson. I'll show you offline, but she, I was like, I'm gonna take you and show you places and like. Let's, I see the singing, I see the beauty, the looks, and then she's got the charisma and then the acting, and so there's also another play there. Actually, because of the way we built, P was like, P's coming out with his movie, like,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously, he gonna looked at her and was like, she ain't gonna do. I'm gonna make sure she get a role, a real role,
Yeah.
So
she not
she gonna get some movie time. So I'm gonna make sure, so like to me the vision was never about let's get your song played on radio. Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we want to take it our brand. We making green hair looks and pink and
and I made TMZ off of that too.
I mean, what went through your mind when you hit TMZ? Because I knew your Instagram, your phone, and everything else blew up when that happened.
It went crazy. Like people who don't even like me was hitting me. You know what I mean?
That's how they do. That's how they do.
I'm like, but you don't like me though. But you know what? It's love. I love it. And it's nothing. You do one thing, then you got to just keep climbing. Don't be stagnant. Consistency is key. So I'm humbly just ready to climb and keep climbing.
I mean, how do y'all like all the traveling though? Because see, Barbee, she don't just stay in one spot. I mean, y'all are all over the place. How y'all
I went to Miami like 6 times, man. Like in like less than 6 months. It was crazy because we did the Luke thing. She, one of the biggest studios out there, Circle House. And
I've been to Europe with Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I did
own
tours
that
with
studio.
them.
Inner Circle owns this. That's how they got Circle House. So we sitting in reggae royalty, basically.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been on tour with them, Steve. You know what I'm saying?
I don't talk like that.
I'm sorry, my Barbie voice off today.
You got joke.
We travel, man. We get it in. We it's country now, and she take me to Jamaica, but we going over the world. So
now, Barbie, being a beautiful lady trying to maneuver in this industry, I know you catching hell from these men out here. I mean, how you dealing with all that stuff now, girl?
I hate myself right now. To be quite honest, I just realized that. Right now, the way I love music, and I'm so serious because everybody says this, but it's the truth. The way I love music, I gotta be single.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to give me, I could buy for myself.
Hey,
one record, right?
Come on now.
And I can buy for you too.
Hey.
We can go to DR, or
exactly.
Brazil. Which one you want to go to? DR, Brazil.
Brazil.
Exactly. DR is easier. You take 10 people. I got jokes. I'm sorry.
Crazy. But nah, I ain't mad at that at all. Now, lastly, I mean, what's next for y'all though?
Oh man.
Well, my video is what we're promoting right now. It's you could check it out. It's Barbee. Just check it out on YouTube. It was premiered on Vibe. You'll see it on television. I really turned up because I really love the movie Belly, so I just felt like having that scene, the What's a One Barbie scene walking in. So I want y'all to check that out. I'm gonna be all over the place. We've been promoting it everywhere. Funk Flex been dropping it, so you just want to check that out. I got so much more coming up with Luke Nasty, Beanie Man, Movado, and maybe even Vibes Cartel. I'm a Caribbean people know, so that's not easy. But then anyway, and there's enough more, but you can check me on Instagram. Anything else?
Nah, we got the we got a release party at Opera on the 26th. So everybody in Atlanta come turn up with Barbie. We gonna do it up
on the
big.
26th. Opera. That's gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Back on the road, bro. We back.
Definitely dig it with family. Appreciate y'all coming through this thing, man.
Appreciate you.
Already, sis. Don't leave
Thank you.
Over here.
Leave you hanging. I want a hug. You ain't do nothing.
Oh, no, you about to get that?
Hold on.
Be Radio Shout. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.